I'll bring them.
What do you want?
The tambourine. Oh, Rayford, I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you, Auntie.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Sunday Devotional.
Yes.
Oh, people are still showing up here, but the good looking people showed up on time. Yes, they did. Happy Easter Sunday. Happy Resurrection Day. Happy Passover. Happy eating and celebrating because Jesus died and rose, and just happy crossing out everything that doesn't fit you anymore and stepping into what is really here for you. Thank you, dear infinite God, Spirit. If you don't believe in God, I'm telling you, you ought to have a God in your back pocket. And I'll tell you a story about somebody I know needs some little God in his back pocket right now. A whole bunch of people in the Ukraine. And I did a concert yesterday, so we're going to talk about that a little bit. But I just wanted to say thank you for showing up and for being you. That's what the Be-Hood is about. It's like being who you really are, And we're here to love you and let you know it's great. All right, is it on? Is it time? Make some noise. What? We're live at the conference room in Playa Vista, giving thanks to the club, to the restaurant, and the owners for allowing us to use the space. Okay. All right, so don't be complaining if you can't order no food right now. If you were in church, you couldn't order no food. They be fussing at you. Okay, let's start with you. Praying and now went to signify. Okay. So the name of this song is Walk, like someone really loves you. Walk, like you love somebody too. What is life if we all can't enjoy it? Live every day to harmonize our destiny. And that's those are words. And if all you can do is walk, that'll be good enough. Yes. We got the rest. Yes. Okay, y'all ready? Yes. We got Wap That Be-Do right here. We got the band of devotion. Rashid Lani. We got Keith Rice, aka Baby Man Paul, Rob McDonald on bass. The great Rayford Griffin on drums. And we have G Visible doing everything this morning and carrying on. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, you didn't walk up here with me. Put your ass. So you right here. Here we go. Walk like someone really loves you. Walk like you love somebody too. What is life if we all can't enjoy it? Live every day, harmonize our destiny. Walk. Someone really loves you. Walk like you love somebody. What is life if we all can't enjoy it every day to organize our destiny? Can y'all hear it good out there? All right, now we want to give our props to G Visible over here. He's the engineer and everything. So when we talk to everybody in the V-Hood that's live streaming, we got to look this way. Okay, so we got to look that way and wave at them. But you know, we look good on the side. Also. And I'm aware that there's a misring, an earring that's not present. You know, I wasn't trying to be ultra exotic. I lost it on the way. Something happened. Something happened along the way. Something happened. You know when they go, way, when they do that part? That's why Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That's why. That's why.
But you know, because they go, something happened along the way. And then next time, something happened along the way. Change it up. That's your invitation to change it up. If you had 2 earrings and you lost one, just get comfortable with one. Yeah. That's it. That had everything to do with rising up, didn't it?
It did. It did.
Oh.
It did.
Georgia killing it, ain't she? But you know, like everybody else ain't killing it, but you know what I'm saying, the disco queen. Hey, that's my baby.
Exactly. Get it from her mama.
So we're gonna roll. I have announcements, and they're not really announcements, they're just shout outs pretty much, you know, and so we want to do the birthday, but not quite just yet. But I just want to remember right now, Nikki Harris, who has a birthday today.
Hey,
Today, Nikki enters her 6th decade.
Come on, Nikki, doing it big.
You know when you really been around a while, when you go like, that's all? Because you old and dirt, because you've been around a long time. Yes, that would be moi. But I was just so happy about the fact that she lived. So she lives, you know, that she still lives.
Come on.
You know, that she lives.
Yeah, we love you, Auntie Nikki.
Oh, yeah. So much can happen for us not to be here. It's a miracle that everybody is. You know, especially if I'm driving on the freeway, which I don't. You know why I don't drive on the freeway? Because I'm scared to death to drive on the freeway. It's like, I'm thinking like, if one person makes a mistake, we're all gone. And that's not the way to think on the freeway. You got to think like my sisters in Charlotte. I got this. So here's a shout out to my sisters in Charlotte, because they inspired confidence in me, encouraging me. Like just being around your family sometimes, you know, and not defining them by yesterday, but looking at them for who they are now. You know, and I looked at my sisters, man, they would get in the car and they were just like, they weren't afraid to drive. I'm going like, when did I get like that? Then I realized I was always like that until, I wasn't like that when I had my stick shift. You know, when I had a stick shift, I was queen of the road.
I remember that.
You know, I was queen. I was like, you know, it was like, get on my way. You know,
kind of like,
you burned up some clutches.
I burned out the first one, and that's it, Jamone. You ain't got to do it. Everybody burns up the first clutch. Everybody burns up. And if you never drove a stick shift, you missed one of the 8 wonders of the world.
They just
Man. But you know, so you go to automatic from there, and then it just feels like something's missing. and I never quite got together. But anyway, I'm still a good driver. I don't have no accidents.
That's right.
Because everybody get out of my way. This is a beautiful song. Who got the newsletter?
Yeah.
Tam, you didn't get the newsletter? Okay, if you didn't get the newsletter, two things need to happen. You need to go, Tam is over there, I know. We got the choir is in the house. If you didn't get the newsletter, you got to go to RickieByars.org. Spell my name right or you won't get none. Okay, all right. You got to spell my name right, or you can sign the email list over here, and I'll put your name in. I'll put the name in for you. But you can go to my email, my website, RickieByars.org, and go to contact. Y'all thought I was doing, looks like another Love TKO, didn't you? That's not what happened. Y'all remember that? More of who we are? I will need you with my heart to heart. Let us meet again, and may we become more of who we are. More of who we are. I will touch you with my soul, soul to soul. Let us touch again, and then may we behold more of who we are. More of who we are. I will lead you silently, bread to bread. Let us breathe as one, and then may we become more of who we are. More of who we are. So this morning, we're here on Easter Sunday morning, a brilliant Sunday morning. Deanna, Andrea, where you are? What you doing, man? I'm so thankful that you survived that hit. She's all right. Somebody hit her with a Range Rover. She was walking. Break it down. They didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear me. So what I said is Deanna Andriette was walking on the street, and somebody didn't see her, and they were driving a Range Rover, and hit her. Now, when we were coming in here, we saw this driver that almost hit this bicyclist. If the bicyclist hadn't been really skillful, it would have been a terrible thing. But the car just didn't see it. They just didn't see it. They just didn't see Deanna. But God saw Deanna. And God saw the other driver too, because God is all of it. where we get to wake up. And we use every incident, everything going on to learn from, to keep us awake, to keep us aware. I will meet you with my heart, heart to heart. Let us meet again, and then may we become more of who we are. Yes. So if you didn't get the newsletter, that song is in it. There's a gift of that song inside of the newsletter. So if you just go to RickieByars.org or sign the email list, and it's all the B-hood. Right now, I it's hard having 5 or 6 websites. So y'all know who I am. That's the same energy that powers Kuumba. Okay? Kuumba is under everything. Okay. And so is Kepra. Y'all know about Kepra? Kepra stank. Thank you, Georgia. I just love how you did that.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, Kepra is the dung beetle. So I'm going to pass this out so you can see it. This comes from Kemet, and somebody brought this back for a gift. Hey, Max. I know Max for so long. That's my friend. She's so pretty. She's trying to get her hair like mine. Come on now. Am I banging or what? What?
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Come on, man. Oh, the boomers ain't playing now.
Come on, y'all is fierce and a half. Y'all fierce.
Fierce. And the other part of being a boomer is you forget what you were talking about.
You told somebody to look at Kepra.
Oh yeah, Kepra. I was talking about Kepra. Kepra. But this, and you know, there's always more than what we think about. You know, like even the 23rd Psalm, you get deeper and deeper into it and keeps revealing more and more. You know, or Corinthians, or whatever scripture, or whatever it is that you held sacred, it keeps opening to reveal more. You know, like life does, right? Like you start out kind of cute, and then you wake up and you're beautiful. If you're doing the right things. If you're doing the wrong things, we'll talk about that later on in the program. Okay. But Kepra is a story of the dung beetle, and what the dung beetle does is, regular dung beetle, it just carries dung. It just, it picks up stuff, and, it's on its back. And that's what the dung beetle does. It's gathering. What'd you say, George?
It rolls it.
It rolls it. Yeah, help me out, because I didn't quite understand how it got on its back in the first place. I'm going like, how the beetle get the dung on its back?
Well, it gathers it. It burrows in the ground, but then it gathers it, but then it rolls it into like a perfect ball. Like
no, it gets better. It gets better. So, and everything came from the earth, so this is good. Don't be about to throw up when you talk about the earth. Hey, Ada, come on now. What's up, champ? Hey, Gabby. And Ada plays basketball. So the dung beetle does that through its life. And then one day, it takes that ball that it's been carrying on its back. This is the story. This is another story of creation. And it hurls into the sky. It hurls it into the sky, and it becomes the sun. It becomes the sun. That's a creation story. And it's also a story of eternal life. It's a story of how things become more of what they are. And so I love the dung beetle story. And I love Kepra. And when you see those June bugs, they call them June bugs in the south. Oh my God, here comes a June bug. Look, it ain't gonna bite you. It's not gonna bite you. It's just there to pick up all your stuff. Okay.
And it's also like an allegory about the plasma that's happening inside the sun. You know, the rolling, that it's a moving, what's going on in there.
Come on now! See, I didn't even know that part.
I know the science.
Nobody knew there was a 6 meter.
You heard me? I got it just 6 feet. You got to really listen hard with Rashid. He got the mask and he got the accent.
Best accent.
Right, that's right, Rashid.
Yeah.
Come on, Uncle Rob, help.
a time in my life. I thought I had to do it all for myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient, and I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say you are struggling just to make it through another day. You've got to let it go. Yes! Let it all go. Yes! Hey, this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free.
something else. Well, yeah, this water here, I got this water. This is the water my sister gets in North Carolina. I talk about water later on. I'm going to take my water. I really would do good with my own talk show because I like to talk. I like it.
I want to stand up. Come.
I don't know what he said.
Rickie, how about your own stand up?
How about stand up? Oh no, he's dangerous now. Can I have the piano in my mouth? Bring up the Zelle. Thank you. Only here for God. So y'all know the story about the birds, right? Oh wow. Hold on. Black beans from 2 weeks ago. Black beans from 2 weeks. No, that was probably so the birds gave this song to me. Nature speaks to me. Nature speaks to you too. I just know how to listen. What's up, Ron? And you are over there. You know, I know how to listen. And my gift this lifetime is that I get to listen. And so this song came, those of you who have seen the Sunday Devotionals, and y'all know the story, and some of you might not know, but I was in Georgia visiting he's in his 95th year now, my Uncle George. And the early morning was just so fascinating. And I heard the birds, because the birds always wake us up. The birds always heralding in the new day, you know. If we're lucky, sometimes you're in a situation where gunshots are doing it, you know. But the birds, even without all that dysfunction, the birds are doing it. They're giving it to it. And the creatures, you know, the trees. And these birds, and I heard, I was like, and one would go like, the other would, somebody else would go like, Aiden, that's my bird sound. Okay, that's my bird sound. Okay, and it just inspired me. I was like, they got it going on. Thank you. Praise you. Love you. Recognize you. And I came out of my bed, I came out of the room and I was like, thank you. And my brother who was there that week too, my brother looking at me like, dun 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 dun. All he could hear was like, dun 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 dun. Thank you. Dun 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 dun. You know, because that was strong. I knew it was a dun 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 dun. Yeah, okay, let's keep on going. See y'all. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So y'all want to hear it? Let's go. That's all there is to the song, though. Okay, so it don't have a bridge. You know, we got Reggie here. Reggie's Rafa's brother. So there ain't no bridge. You just Reggie. Just straight up. Okay. Don't need no bridge all the time. James Brown never needs. Sometimes he said take to the bridge. Sometimes he just went on. But this is one of them. Mr. James has stayed in church. That's what this song is. Y'all want to start a cappella? Okay.
Whatever when you start, I'm gonna be there.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Happy Easter, y'all. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yes. I need to tell Maggie Lewis to play the piano for me on that. Imagine, hey, baby, good to see you. I haven't seen you since my appearance day. You were just dancing, carrying on up there. You know you can dance.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't have to wait till the... Hey, Ira!
I know.
Come on, man. I think y'all might be come up. I'm going to have to ask the BCC to come up. Y'all know the BCC got an invitation. So I'm waiting to see if we can do it to 1440. 1440 Multiversity. They want us to come back. The name of this song is I Rise and Guide. So, BCC, y'all can come up front if y'all want to just stand up. Y'all don't got to get on stage, just kind of stand there and sing. They go like, no, we're good, City. Okay. G. watching something happen in our lifetime, to have been part of a movement of a music that had a movement like it did and like it still does in the hearts of people. This song was written in the 80s, late 1989. My little girl was just 7 years old. I sing of God.
I sing of God. I sing of God singing His song through me. 'Cause all that I am is God's melody. 'Cause I'm singing every day in God.
Yes!
I yield to God. Yield to God. I yield to God. Ooh, yeah. I yield to God. For God is all I see. All that I am is God singing as me. I'm yielding every day to God. I'm rising every day in God. I'm rising every day in God. I'm rising every day in God. Ooh, rising every day in
You know, we gotta play it quieter. The higher you go in the key, the better I do when it's quiet. Because you got the tenor out here. It's 60 seconds of breath.
But yeah, that song is childhood classic stuff, man. Like I Rise in God is like, that's early stuff, man.
Yeah, that was the early. That was the Spirits Calling You.
Spirits calling.
And Lisa Michelle was
the
in.
rock.
Let me see. Who was in the 1989 to 1991 choir? Were you in the choir? Well, you were at the church. You yeah. You were at the church. You were at the one, just one. Yeah, in the audience. Better. But you know what? You were a girl. You still are a great designer. Oh yeah, we got the B Hood on Rashid's piano. Yeah, he's always it's.
He's showing love.
He's showing love. What about this one? So you know that those singers, when they get up and they're singing, and we've known each other for like 35 years, 32, 33, about 35 years now. Some of us, because the ministry was around that long. I've known Lisa Michelle that long. And some others that came on, everybody else came on afterwards. You know, oh. But you were the youngest one in the choir. You know, you were young at the time. Yeah. But this one. What about this? Y'all know this? Okay, what's the name of that? What's the name of that? Name that tune.
Yeah.
See, they know. Well, a tick, a fuck. I was talking about y'all. I know. Okay, okay.
We didn't know we were gonna sing a song today.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, we did.
That was a surprise. Let me tell you.
To be fair, we didn't rehearse it.
I can't say the choir. I ain't gonna say
Don't say nothing. Okay. Okay. One, two, Okay. One and two. Can y'all do it? Y'all gonna do? Got your back. Go. Okay. 1, 2. Heavenly Spirit, there is something I want to say. Can't contain it. When I do the best that I can do. Lift me up like the vastness of the ocean. Heal my heart, and I'm filled with such devotion. All of the ways I walked in pain, all of the times I said I couldn't go on, was it a shame? And all the things that held me down, falling away from me, falling away together. Hard to sing that song without the tenors and bass. I gotta come up.
I know that's right.
That was good though. That was still good. Y'all like that? Yeah, they like it. Okay, that's what's good.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so this is one. Okay, so I want to bring up a beautiful singer to join us right now. Stacy Amon. Say Stacy Yeldell Amon. The other way, Amon Yeldell. Yeah, that way. Now she's gonna do part 1 of Simple Way, and then we're gonna move into part 2.
1, 2.
Of Simple Way. Yeah, part 2, the part that Listen used to do. Yeah.
She said part 2. Yes, there is.
Happy Easter, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, Stacey sings so good.
Yes, she do.
I heard Stacey on B Radio, and she was singing I Release. But I never heard you kick it like that, and it had to be you, because nobody got them colors in their voice but you like that. And I was like, but it sounded like Stacey is free, like somebody went this and went like, free.
I need to hear that. I need to remind
She can't. This does too?
No, that one does.
So we can hear it. She need to have me Ron McDonald like that.
Come on, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, take that.
No, because he gonna need it.
Oh, well, now, okay, well.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Do what you do. But she have this. Talk amongst yourselves. Meet each other. Touch your neighbor and say, "What, Georgia?"
Touch your neighbor and say, yes.
Hey, Terry. Hey, if you right there and you close to somebody and you haven't said hello, say hello to them. This is a good time to say hello. How you doing? Meet them. Yeah, turn around behind you, Terry. Meet Rob and Lauren. That's Rob and Lauren. Yeah. We're in this world together. We can make friends. All right. You're to make friends. Happy birthday, Nikki Harris. Happy birthday, Nikki. We love you.
It moves in a point of light, in a song of love, in a simple way. It reaches like a guiding hand in a heart that truly understands. It heals like a salve of compassion, like a comforter in a simple way. See the God in me, it ain't complicated. Yeah, it moves in a simple way. Say it moves in a simple way. Yeah, it moves in a simple way. It moves in a simple way. In a simple way, it moves in a point of life, in a song of love, in a simple way. Well, it reaches like a guiding hand in a heart that truly understands. Like a comforter in a simple way. Yeah, the God
simple way. In a simple way.
Love is moving me.
In a simple way.
I said love is moving in my heart. In a simple way.
Come on, Mom. Right.
Come on, Stacy.
In a simple way.
Come on.
No, we got it. Come on, please give me a simple
Love is moving me. In a simple way. Simple way. Love is moving. Deep down in my heart. Moving, moving. In a simple way.
What about you, Jaja?
Moving me in a simple way.
Now you look Porter. How's love moving you?
Oh,
Come on.
my soul.
Stop.
Love is moving me in a simple way.
Wanna say love, moving me in such a moving me.
Let the church say amen. One more, Stacy. One more.
I say love is moving me. Moving me in a simple
Moving in my heart in a simple way.
Remember that?
Love is moving in my heart in a simple way. Shining like the sun, warming up my day. Love is moving me on my way. Shining like
I remember when that song was written. Let's see. I remember when that song was written. That song was bad. That's a bad song. And Lisa used to sing at the beginning of that. Love and love and me in a simple way. Yeah, she do all of that. Love is good. And y'all know, hey, old choir members. I mean BCC, not old choir members. Vintage Choir Club. Y'all notice I changed the arrangement around a little bit. It's nice, huh? Gotta have the brilliant and all of that stuff. We got all of it. Yes, yeah. Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. Yeah. It's okay. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. Thank you, Stacey, for singing. You're so Yes, good. thank Yes. you.
Great.
Good job. Thank you.
Can somebody tell me what time it is? 11:30. What? It's 11:30 already? Can we go a little longer? Just like 10 minutes?
You asking me?
Can we go a little longer? 10 minutes? I'm asking the hood audience. The people don't like. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah, we got some things. Now, more of who we are. What I wanted to say about more of who we are. You know, that song was sung when Shakti and Lauren Douglas, they live on the Big Island. But when they got married, that song was sung at their wedding. More of who we are. So here's a happy anniversary to Lauren and Shakti. Today is their 18th. Today is the day they got married, and the day that I decided to do Love Is Moving Me. Isn't that something? That's something. He said, tell me there are no coincidences. I said, no. Also, I was telling y'all about this. This is, I got these from my sister, you know, so she would drink good water. And you can use these again. This is Jaden Smith's line. You know, it's called Just Water. Mm-hmm. And, thank you. And it decomposes. You know, it decomposes. It does well with the herb. It moves in a simple way. Man, I wrote some deep notes, but I ain't got them. So I gotta just be deep as I am. But what I was talking about was like about the soil, and when you put good things into the soil, then the soil produces beautifully. And I need to remember that. I mean, I know I'm saying this, but in my backyard I have an avocado tree. Well, I'm thankful I got a backyard. But in the backyard is an avocado tree, and it doesn't produce avocados yet. Because I ain't done nothing to love the tree, except like, you're so cool. But you gotta put something in the earth. You can't just look at the tree, you know, because I have other trees that do give, but they just give them because something deep was put into them a long time ago. But I thought just because I love them, they would give. But it's like, you gotta love, appreciate, restore. You gotta dial in. You have to plant it in there. You gotta put it in there, you know, so that it comes out the right way. Yeah, I mean, so that it gives, you know. You know, you plant it, you know, plant a tree of love. Now, I ain't setting up plant a tree of love. But I ain't planting them. Man, I have some good notes about the soil. But anyway.
It's all right, Mommy.
But what I said was, when you plant a good idea, when you have an idea and you nurture it.
Kind of like this?
Well, kind of like that.
Yeah.
That when you nurture it, something beautiful happens. And what I know about the people who are here, many of the BCC, man, we rolled with so much love, you know, for each other, making sure folks were good, and you know, we got on each other's nerves all the time. All the time. Oh, let's do blessed. I said, I'm gonna blessed. You know, we got on each other's nerves a lot, but we loved each other, and we learned to love each other. Throughout all of our differences, and that's an important thing.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, it's an important thing. It's family. You know, so we got to learn how to care about each other. And some people, they use that a little too much. They knew they were strange, and they just were super strange. I'm going, you know what? You got to go. Okay.
You just got to go.
Yeah, because you need to know who you are. You need to know who you are.
Protect the community.
Yeah. Here's a shout out to Skip Jennings and Chris Michael and Hampton and Shelley and all the people at CSL Fort Lauderdale. I had a great concert there last week. It was incredible, really great. Envy and Antonio, the music team there, they rocked. And the church just feels like it's all brand new. And so Skip Jennings, we love you. Skip Jennings was a tenor in the choir. And do you know he had a verse in My God Is So Good to Me, and they had never heard him sing. He blew it up. He was like, in my time. He's loud. He's good. He's good. Hey, birthdays. Rashid Lonnie had a birthday. Tim McAfee Lewis had a birthday. Sonia Jackson had a birthday. Ayanna Stokes had a birthday. My sister, Rickie Byars, 74. Bowling for God. And Nikki Harris. Anybody with a birthday out here today? Oh, wow. Oh, Virginia. One of the first soprano. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Rashid. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Here we go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You are wonderful. Who did? Ruby, when's your birthday? Oh, March. Happy birthday, Ruby.
She said, in case
Well, we missed it, baby. 1-8. 8. Oh, you're 18. Yeah, you're 8, not 81, 18. Yes, darling.
she said, feel me.
She's looking good. She's looking good. We love you, Dr. Ruby. Yes, Lord. Yes,
No,
Lord.
she's dressed to the nines. So yeah.
Always. Ruby was always dressed.
Always clean.
Her mother was like that too. I met her mom. My mom was a jazz musician. Her mother was a jazz pianist. She could play so good. Her mother was with me that day when Tim McAfee Lewis, I met him the first time he brought that choir in there. Y'all, we all remember that night who were there. I was like, oh my God, I'm dying. How will we fall? I was feeling I can tell that story 50 times. It's still funny. I'm going like, when them people took the stage, they were like, stepped in the water. I stepped right in the back of the room and was like, oh. Yeah, that was at the music symposium. The music symposium. No, yeah. Listen, my mama was stepping in the water that night. I'm going like, you said your back was hurting. Why you up there? Infidel, sit down. You supposed to be on my side. Because I thought I was losing. I was sinking. I was moving and sinking. Oh my God. And Ruby's mother, Ruby Omar's mother, her mother's leaned over to me and she said, that band is just way too loud. And I was like, they sure are. And she said, that drummer. So she was with me. She was holding me. Because I was dying over there on the side. Because we had to follow that choir, Reggie. I'm going like, how we going to close? We were at the end of the night. We were supposed to be the finale. And I done invited a choir in here I haven't seen. And they done wiped the whole territory. And the choir director was going to become a choir director with us. That was what was in the future. Right?
Back of the room lined up, we were like, holy God, yeah.
And we were doing mainline. Y'all remember? They had just learned to move. And some of them are rhythmically challenged. They go, so they had to work a long time to get that move. So they going up, they on the stage, they was like, Rickie, what about? I was like, it don't matter. It don't matter. Whatever you do, it's all right. Listen. That's something I can be new. Listen. I mean, it didn't matter what we did.
Sweating in his brain.
Oh my God, flying in. He was 200 pounds. You know, he was banging on the piano. I was like, oh my God, this is too impossible. So happy birthday, Tim McAfee. Because that would change, because that night changed my life. Let me tell you why. Sound like Kevin Hart, bless his heart. Let me tell you why. Because, you know, when you have issues and you've worked through them, you work through all those issues. You ain't the competition. That ain't part of your MO. That's not you anymore. And here come a choir in there, and all them little demons from the old days came rushing in. And they all say the same thing. You ain't worthy. You ain't worthy. You ain't worthy. That's what they always say. It's the same language. You ain't worthy. You ain't worthy. You ain't worthy. You know, like how you gonna follow that? How you gonna follow that? How you gonna follow that? You know, how you gonna close? It's your show. How you gonna close your show? You know. And we got up there, and I took a deep breath. I said, we're going to do what we do. That's what we can do. What we have is who we are. You know, it's like, it wasn't comparing it. They didn't compare themselves to us. They hadn't heard us. And we started to sing, and it was, Mother, Father, God, Holy God. I mean, it was just beautiful. What we did, you know, but it was like, and they were crying in the back of the room, listening to us. You know, they were probably crying, going like, we're glad we went on before them. Then a couple, about 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, Tim McAfee Lewis came to Agape when he wasn't invited. And he was sitting in the back of the room, and Lily Rose was like, Big Rick. That's what she used to call me. She was my assistant at the time. She hadn't become Omi Yomi yet. And she was like, Big Rick, he here. And I'm like, who? And she said, that guy. The choir director, and I was like, where? And he was sitting there on the other side of the room like, I know my destiny, and it's to be right here with your choir.
And what did we sing?
And you know, when he finally joined, but he came 3 times, and after he came the 3rd time, I was like, you got to come and be a part of what we're doing. You know, you cannot deny people because you think they're greater than you. You know, that's why you open the door, because they really are. Now, when I say greater, I mean greater than the thought you have in your head. You know, because ain't no greater or lesser in God. You know, that's an ego thing. But sometimes that's all we got to work with. Sometimes that's all we got to work with. Sometimes we're not here. Sometimes it's just hard to sit down and meditate like other people do. So I call myself the moving saint. Okay? I'm the moving saint. I'm seeing God everywhere I go, where I'm cleaning up, everything. And when I die and I go to the other side, they might say, you could have lived longer if you just sat down. But they won't do that. They'll go like, come on, Rickie, you did good. Come on in here, moving saint. You know, it's like, hey, just be with God and be with God. You know, like she's just saying, she said, the God in me ain't complicated.
That's right.
It ain't complicated. It moves in a simple way. If you can love yourself, that's the most important step. That's the key. That's it. You know, whether you steal or not. You know, because God is always talking to me. I'm telling you, when I get still, I'm telling you, I know what's going to happen. Paramedics coming in, it's over. It's over.
Mommy, it ain't gonna kill you to meditate.
I meditate.
But you know, the other thing I want to add too is, you know, God gives us all different kind of gifts, and it's important for us to show up to reveal His grace. That's what we're about. Especially if we're singing spiritual music, it ain't about this or that. And if somebody sound great, then we're lifting it up even higher for other people. When other people do good, we can be happy that good is being done. People doing things well. And people, because it takes time to get good at stuff.
Yeah. But see, she wasn't around when Tim McAfee. She was absolutely right. She could have been there. She would have been with me. She would go like, Mommy, it's all right. But I found out.
Sure did.
My destiny has been fulfilled by you, fulfilled by you, oh God. My search is over and I rest in thee. Every path has led to this moment. Every step I have taken has led me to this higher place. Everything I have ever done has led me to see God's holy face. My destiny has been fulfilled by you, fulfilled by you, oh God. And my search is over, and I rest in thee. They make no difference. They don't concern me. My future and my past are rolled into this moment. In God is eternal. My life in God is eternal, and I am free forevermore. My search is over, and I'll just rest in thee. Oh, yeah, I rest in thee. I rest in thee. Something in me knew this all along. My life is a melody of God's freedom song, and if this song is sung by the heavenly host, well, I rest, oh, has been fulfilled by you, fulfilled by you, oh God, and my search is over, 'cause I rest in you. It ain't nothing to worry about. No.
I knew, oh, I knew it. And if this song is sung by the heavenly host, then I rest. I'm just gonna rest. I'm gonna wait till you tell me. I won't make a single move. I'm gonna wait and rest in thee.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We won't even say nothing about that song. We already know, right? We already know. Take a deep breath. Yes. Amen. If I ever decide to do a meditation retreat, it'll be the best one you ever want. Wow, we did all the songs except.
Someone needs a press.
I want to recognize Marion Lewis over here, and who? Sue, did you help? Or you just looking good with the hat on your head? You're just looking good. Okay, but she's what we have product over here. Well, merchandise. It's merchandise. We have the B Hood sweatshirts. It's getting hot, but it's still good. And we have the T-shirts, and we have some books and different things. So some people are meeting us for the first time. When I went to Florida, I sold all my CDs. Those people down there still buy CDs because they know they're coming back. You know, the baby boomers, we believe everything they say. We gave away our vinyl, and vinyl is back. We gave away our cassettes. Cassettes are back. Young people are doing cassettes. They got cassettes. Yeah, they're doing, young people are doing cassettes. They're doing vinyl, and they will be doing CDs. So I'm keeping mine, and I'm going to sell them and make a lot of money.
There you go. Rickie, can we sing We Let It Be?
Who asked that? Who told you to do that? That you did that on yourself? Okay.
She did it all by herself. I was like, what's that song?
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. So I want to thank y'all. We're going to do this song, and then we're going to do that. Because this is a good song also. The name of this song is I Am Blessed. I'm blessed. Repeat after me. I'm blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life, I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning, lay my head to rest. I am rest. I am blessed. I am rest. I am blessed. I'm remembering a guy, Dirk in Ukraine, who spoke at the end of the concert. I did an international concert yesterday for the Rotary and the Rotarians. And their work in the world is very huge in the world. They do a whole lot of work, good work. But he had lost hope. And that's a peace-building, peace-making organization. And he said on the thing, he said, I've been the peace builder for 30 years. He said, we need guns. That's what he said. You know, he was so despairing of the situation there. And I'm listening to him because he knows they can't beat Russia with guns. You know, I mean, Martin Luther King knew that too. He knew that. He knew that we couldn't do it that way. It's got to be another way. So I'm just holding a high watch for the inner us that guides us as we need to go. And I'm not calling anybody's journey. You got to do it like God shows you how. But I know at the beginning of that, at the whole concert, it's not a religious organization, so they don't talk about God. They don't talk about anything. But when he said that, I was like, he need to have a little God in his back. I mean, it would help a lot. It would help a lot as you walk through the valley of the shadow of death. You know, fear no evil, for God is with you. You know, God is there. You know, always. You know, and so, you know, so maybe we'll go right into We Let It Be. Maybe we'll go back. Oh, I like that right there. That was the wrong thing, but it sure sounds good.
Not the wrong thing is right.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, Francis, what's your friend's name? Victoria. Victoria loves this song. The Golden Bridge Choir sings it. Maggie Wheeler, here's a shout out. Arne Batson, who brought it to them. We let it be.
We love you, Rickie.
We let the love. We let the love. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. nobody's hand. If you're scared, don't take nobody's hand. Find a way to love. Let love take us higher. We've sung the scriptures for today. So may we live in a holy, holy way and rest in God and say amen. Thank you. Peace and love. Thank you.
Let our joy be so triumphant. That we rest. I am blessed. My name is Rickie Byars. Thank you, Tremont.